Hello everyone, and welcome back to the second gameplay of the first tree. Now, I think I do have to go through one of the levels again, but that is completely okay. Oh, my controller's vibrating. Yeah, this game has been very fun. It has made me emotional on different occasions, but I have been really enjoying it, and I hope you have too, because this game's great, and obviously I highly recommend you go play it yourself. Everything's beautiful, like the scenery, just the way that things work, just everything. Beautiful. Yeah, I've got to start from the beginning, which is completely fine, we know what to do. I can't remember what the buttons are. Do I have to do it all over again? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Which is completely okay. It wasn't until I was like closing down the game and it popped up and I'm like, oh. But I didn't want anything to be spoiled for myself just yet, so I'm very happy to redo this.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
It's so sweet. And like, just god awfully wholesome. No, obviously last time I fucking struggled to get here. So I'm glad that I am able to find it quicker. Now obviously you will probably have noticed that my PNG looks different from the last time. That is because I was faffing about on stream and my PNG wasn't working for today's stream, so I just went fuck it, we're using the OG design. So that is why that looks different. I hope you like it, because like it used to be what the design used to look like. I am fishing bee. I am doing. Why is this suddenly such an issue? There we go. We got the first one, yippee! With a bit of struggle though, apparently. Obviously, if you missed the first episode, we are currently looking for our cubs whilst, obviously, the story of the guy who was just speaking earlier talks about parts of his life, which is quite interesting and also really sad at the same time. talking about how he was like really mischief in like school and stuff like that, how he thought his dad didn't care and was focusing on other things. I definitely do recommend playing this game yourself, because there could even just be things that I've missed. But it's just such a beautiful atmosphere. Like, it is so, like, it's simple, but like it's not at the same time. Like, it is so beautiful. No trespassing. Well, I just have. I'm actually really enjoying this game. It has been loads of fun. Like, just look at how gorgeous this game looks.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. Then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
No, most definitely not. A fun fact, I can see when we have I've just completely forgot how to fucking pronounce it. Oh my god. The aurora borealis. I can actually see it from my gaff. Interesting information that I'm sure you needed to know. And no, I really love the aurora borealis. It's so pretty. I've also seen shooting stars before, which is obviously just asteroids coming close enough, and things. But like, it's still pretty cool to be able to go out and see that. Me and my mum used to go out and find them, because she loved space, then I loved space. I do not love it enough to go in it. I'm very happy admiring from afar. It's great. I've always loved space. There's just something about it that just always kind of brought me in. And I had my own telescope for ages, and I'm pretty sure I still do, but I'm like not 100% sure either. We used to have 3 telescopes at one point. It was great. I've been able to see Jupiter and Saturn from a telescope, and we almost seen Neptune, I think it was. I have pictures of them somewhere, but I can't remember. Can't remember where. but it was great. I loved it. Just because fall damage doesn't exist. This game is just gorgeous though. Wow.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how
Hi guys, sorry.
it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Here we go. Now this is where we left off. I am seeing a wolf over there. And I'm not liking what that means. Okay, we got them. Oh no, is that our... Oh no, that's our
The
sec...
trader stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go beat his ass. Run after him. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. No, fuck off. I refuse. No. Okay. That was so sad. This is so sad. Fuck me, I've seen to be running for like a whole minute. Fucking hell. Oh my god. I feel like there just wasn't the need. Oh, please tell me, like, at least the last one's alive. Please just tell me the last one's alive. Please, for the love of God, just let the last one be alive.
us anymore. Good night.
Oh. What a poor guy. Oh, I didn't expect it to take this much of a sad turn. What the fuck, man, brother? Oh, it's pulling on heartstrings. Oh. This feels weird after speaking about space.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Oh no, stop this. No. It's a fawn.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital, so I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
Oh.
Life got worse and worse, and at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling, with the wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
This is not how deer would react in real life. Also, these deer are fucking massive. Like, it's like, oh, holy macaroni, can I? Oh, please let there be one left. Please. For the sanity of my soul. I beg for there to be one left. But I don't think there's going to be. Huh? Surely there has to be a happy ending. Even if it's small. Oh no, I'm prepared for anything to hit me. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm fucking terrified there's gonna be more sadness. Having a rough childhood is never easy. I've had my fair share, but it does get better.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination.
I missed some of the things, god damn it. Please let my sweet little girl be there, please. Oh, I did get it. Oh, there's a house. Oh, I missed something. Can't be missing this now.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture. And he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything glowing up here. Oh, we find everything's going to be completely fine and I refuse to believe otherwise. Oh, these flowers are gorgeous. Kind of a bit insecure of my height over here. These flowers are taller than me. Not in real life though. For whatever reason, the tune sounds really familiar to me, and I could not tell you why or how. There we go. Is that his old house? I think it might be. I don't know where the fuck I'm meant to be going. Just keep. Think I do, honestly. I do feel like I am missing more, but like I've also just not seen anything. Oh. Please don't let her be dead. 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 Oh, there is nothing here. Oh. Where the fuck am I meant to go? Ooh. Do I keep running? Where the fuck? I don't know where the fuck I'm meant to go, guys. Maybe this way? Oh, there is something over there. I think that's the thing I've already collected. I do not know where the fuck I'm meant to go. Oh, what the fuck are you? Oh, you're just a little orb thingy. It's just completely fine. I will fucking take it at this point. Oh. Stop it. Make me sad. I actually do not know where the fuck I need to go. The music has stopped and everything. I don't know. Oh. Oh, there is more things, and there's another thing over there. I see. Oh, and there's something down there that's shiny. Okay, now I know where I need to go. It's the truck. Hold on, how the fuck did I miss this? For starters. No. I need to go over there, but like there's something over this way first. Unless it's the thing I've already got, but I don't think so. Oh, a lot of different things to cope with. Okay, now I understand how I missed it. I thought I came from a different point. I thought there was something there, but I think there's a fucking rock was just hiding it. Yeah. Well, hey, we know where we need to go now, so it's fine.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like he could have also went about that in a different fucking way. But that's crazy. Just, I don't understand the whole, oh, you have to man up and do this, blah 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 blah. Crazy.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. I didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen, and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Oh. Please let her be alive. Please let her be alive. Please. Oh no.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
What the fuck? This is
There was
fucking.
a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, hold on.
guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Okay? What the fuck? Brother, can we pull on heartstrings? Oh god, that is actually horrid. Oh god. Okay then. Well that that was something. Whew. Now we just gotta wait for it to load. And it doesn't seem like it is. Oh, there we go. 6 months later, there's still more. Okay, right. No. It's getting ended here. Nope. I'm not doing this. Oh. No, I'm gonna say it. No, I'm gonna say this. Nope, we're stopping. It's nope, too much, no. Yeah, the level just started, it's fine. Oh, fucking hell. Well, that was something. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and God, this game's tugging my heart. But I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe. Remember, you've got people who care about you and people who love you. Goodbye, everyone. Bye bye.